Very bad dream. Oddly not wearing the same clothes I was when I went to bed. I was wearing the default clothes when he went to bed, and now that he's woken up he's wearing the last clothes he was wearing.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Jump to Kaer Morhen.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream,
No,
though.
because Triss is the one
Was
who was
she
at Kaer
nagging
Morhen.
you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will.
It's like
That's not
optional
what worries
dog.
me.
We're
You've seen her
picking
tracks.
all the optional
She's at full
dialogue
gallop
in
all
those
the time.
times.
Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in
Occasionally
trouble.
skip through dialogue.
She's always poked her nose in beehives.
In my original playthrough,
Courtly
this
intrigues
one,
here,
because we're
mages,
streaming it, I'm
conspiracies
not gonna skip
there.
that.
What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
Good luck indeed. Also try not to talk over it too much.
In the dream,
injection.
I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Alright, it's time to go.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
Does
We're gonna
indeed.
read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Do I tell Vesemir? Yeah, we'll tell Vesemir.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on
Indeed.
topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days.
Couple of days.
Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Roach.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Yep. First fire. Got hit. Oh, I didn't see him.
necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Bodies. So, I will also say I'm very open to also hearing any comments on the YouTube page, or even on, you know, like I said, I'll put some pages up. A new page just for, if not just for streaming, just for Witcher Wednesday. Probably a whole streaming page, just saying, you know, giving you the opportunity to maybe say something about, you know, what you think I should stream next, you know, other things to stream. Obviously right now, just doing this, I am planning to do a couple more days of streaming, not just do 1 day a week. Checking what I have to see. Yeah, that's one of the more interesting things about New Game Plus. I did start a New Game Plus a while back. I canceled out of it. Base armor actually ends up being better, at least by a little bit, than whatever you started with, than whatever you came into this. So, these boots are better though. These gauntlets are better. Lots of little increases, so if something's a little bit better, I will do it. So we're gonna do Igni up. We're gonna do Quen up. We're gonna save the other Axii or which I have here and here. I do not have, so I'm gonna have a blacksmith somewhere and get that taken care of. So I'm checking out my inventory in here. So it looks like I still have. Interesting that it just said I just got Tawny out. I marked it as new. That's weird. Because I know I had like Tawny out maxed out. So this is all superior. I have superior Tawny Owl down there. So I still got some of those weird ones. I still have Drowner Pheromones. Like blood. I don't know if that's a glitch or what that is. That's weird. Roach. So they took away my trophies. That's interesting. So, and all of my quest items. That makes sense they take away the quest items. I'm curious what this does to my reading collection, because I had read probably all of the books. So all my basic... Yeah, so they leave you all your basic stuff. Just take away your quest stuff. I should have used the mutagenator before I started over. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's check out our alchemy tab, see what we got in here. Alchemy substances. Yeah, I can make a greater blue mutagen. Why not? No reason not to, right? Greater green mutagen. Greater red mutagen. The thing I actually need. I need one more red mutagen in order to make that. Which, as I said, would allow us to get one of those new mutations. It'd be a while before we could unlock any of the last couple. I could make some alcohol. So It looks like I have to remake the decoctions it wants me to remake. Which requires lesser red mutagens. Or I'm sorry, it's just those, that's right. I don't know why it wants me to remake the Algol mutagen, because I know I've definitely made that before. Doppler, I didn't kill any Dopplers my first playthrough. I don't believe I killed any succubuses either. Trolls, I definitely killed some, but I guess I just never picked up Troll mutagen. I make some armor dyes, but I don't care about those. I rarely use Witcher armor, which is the only one you can color. So this is the last one I knew I needed for the cursed oil. I needed an Ekamara hide, which I hadn't fought one of those in a while. Rubido I can find the ingredients for. I might actually already have the ingredients for Rubido. Up at the top, we can check. I'm missing green mold. That's alright. And then Shaelmar bait is stuck in my quest, which is interesting. It's from the DLC. It's not something we will not encounter in Shaelmar until the DLC. Like I said, I'm curious about my glossary. So the glossary appears to completely reset. Characters. Books. Crafting. Yeah. So it appears, yeah, that all your recipes are gone. You have to reacquire all your recipes. Reacquire your crafting documents. Reacquire your bestiary entries.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, prevent epidemics.
Did they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Yep. That would be...
It's... Maria and Eddern are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe
I
that.
would Radovid.
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Go on for a little while. There were some drowners down there. Ahead here, we're gonna run into a merchant with a cart.
We going? Help me! Help!
Really cool. I hadn't seen that up close. Roaches, blinders. Oh, it's the not exactly the same stuff. But similar. A little more of a lion's mane that ours does not have. I'd forgotten about that first, like, major Witcher contract you're gonna take with a griffin. It's rather
gone.
apropos.
Yeah.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my men.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it
Also
alive,
spelled
piece by
differently.
piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
So this is one of the first decisions we have to make here that I talked about a little bit in an article, just deciding how I'm going to play. I like to role-play these games. You know, I know they're role-playing games, but I like to really get into it and say, I'm going to be consistent about it, where it's like, for the first playthrough I did very much a kind of kind, gentle Geralt. Unless you got him mad. You got him mad, he would kill you. But, you know, I got to a couple of quests where the reference back to your old deeds was like, there's a quest in the DLC, excuse me, not the DLC, the expansion, the second expansion, Wine. You have to be representative of the 5 virtues in order to get this special sword. I was able to get that special sword straight away. There are certain quests you can undertake within the DLC to get all of those virtues, but I had them already. I didn't have to do those quests because of how I played the game before.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
I feel like running that similar way here.
Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw.
I like being a nicer guy in this game.
Back to the trail.
Like I said,
We were playing
leads to
something
the main
like
road and
Mass
ends
Effect
there, muddled.
or Dragon
You seek
Age.
someone?
I occasionally play those games. One playthrough as good, one playthrough as a jerk. Once I get work on getting some equipment or maybe some games. If I'm thinking about picking a Mass Effect for PC. If I do, I will probably play through a straight up Renegade Shepard on that playthrough. But that may or may not happen. If you guys would like to see that happen, feel free to
Yes. A
comment,
woman.
give me some
Medium
feedback.
height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from the cellar.
Let's go.
Also, you know what's in inns?
Giddy up.
Gwent. Our first round of Gwent.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves.
I don't think so. It's just a Parker horse Vesemir. This game does do some weird things sometimes.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Oh, that was our first look at the back of the head of some guy who's going to cause us a lot of frustration later.
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folky
Indeed.
jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. To your kinsman, Bram.
How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Oh, roasted chicken legs. Pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Is there a contract on that
There a
Griffin?
contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment.
No,
Used
nobody
to
can
be.
afford it.
Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for
Vesemir's
free.
horse out the window. Oh, the horses in this game. I just wish you
Show me
guys.
what you got behind the counter.
Probably got some Gwent cards. Yes. As I said, I am a big fan of Gwent. I'm excited for the new standalone game. I will buy these Gwent cards. Let's see if she maybe can buy some of the junk off me that I didn't get rid of before starting Game Plus. Try and get rid of some of this stuff. Something that I can sell for 2 gold. Alright, cleaned her out. We're looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thank you.
Thanks. For everything.
Oh, there he is again. If you guys haven't seen the first DLC, that guy pops up again. But we're gonna have to talk to him to move the quest, the story forward. So we'll do that in a minute. First,
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.